to see Heizou's hangout event. We only did one fucking route, bro. Also, there's gonna be some cutscenes I'm gonna skip, so if you see me skip it, that means I already did it last episode, so you'll have to go to last episode, so yeah. Like right now, bro. Listening to music.
That was an unexpected response.
Let's see. Here's the dream. Bring it back.
Oh, what a sterling example of dedication. In that case, I'll accompany you back to the police station first. We can discuss the issue of what's up to the island later.
I gotta make sure that we're going the right route, bro. Okay. Here's this shit. But you see.
Oh, look who showed up. There you go. You're finally back.
Whatever.
Listen, if you took any longer to come back, everyone at the police station would be toast. You say that every time I come back. Right, Susie.
Joy
I think I feel a little unusual about the police station this time. Come on, would I ever lie to you? Adam Kruger is here. He's on the warpath. Just be on the lookout. What's that lady doing here?
Those things you can know. I see you finally returned. Please, enlighten us. What have you been doing recently?
Okay. I was just out investigating a case.
Don't give me that. I checked the records here. You didn't take any cases.
Actually, it's a case of personal relevance to me. These two can attest to that. Hmm?
Traveler? Time on. What are you two doing here? What's that? Can someone please explain?
Well, Madam Kruger, because the police locate those things with annoying these commission detective Ryuji from the detective agency. And after Ryuji returned to tell us, that he had given the commission, the traveler, and then...
It used to be that the Temrio Commission assisted others with disappearances. You see, these days, others are now assisting us. We can't discount people. I think I've really seen it all.
I mean, is it really so unusual for officers and citizens to assist one another?
Actually, this seems to be investigating a case.
Yeah, it was pretty weird, but it was definitely an investigation. The people pretended to be captured by Nobuchi and Fisherwood.
Oh, is that so? Well, since you are testifying for him, I suppose I won't ask any more questions. But, since you're here, I have an extra favor to ask. I'd like you to be Sukinoi's temporary supervisor. It'll be your duty to ensure that he handles his case properly. And doesn't disappear and neglect his work again. I'll be sure that the police station prepares the appropriate compensation.
Oh, yes, traveler. I'm sure we all really appreciate it.
Oh, well.
Hey, there's a case still after this idea.
You should thank the traveler this time, Genshin Sukinoi. Otherwise, I don't think I would have let you off so easily.
Alright.
Here, take this letter of complaint, written against you. Please consider carefully what to do with it. I do not wish to see another one. Understood?
Huh? I filed a complaint. That can't be right. Why would there be a complaint letter?
We must not be doing the job happily and none are fucking complaining.
No, it really doesn't add up. You don't get it. Although Madame Kudo-san just makes some harsh remarks, we all know that Heizou Senpai is a real wizard when it comes to cracking cases. He's the biggest asset in our team. Several leaders have risen through the ranks as a result of his achievements. He's definitely no slacker.
And he must have gotten himself into some kind of trouble.
Well, let me see what's the deal here. Oh, and since he agreed to be my temporary supervisor, you'll find a desk for new case file request right over there.
Oh, alright.
Would you mind helping me check what cases I need to deal with?
I think you need to deal with your complaint letter first.
Of course. But first, I have to confirm what's going on, and whether or not the letter's legit. Please, have a look at the case file first.
Glove, dog, Eastern Express. Spoilers went missing late at night. The owner discovered 12 canine footprints of varying sizes in the courtyard, leading to the initial assumption that the crime was carried out by a team.
Look at that. What's a strange name?
There is a slasher who claims to be the Prince of Mischief, terrorizing Hanamizaki children, have reportedly been losing valuables in the area. The folks, which are Odika Caputo, Genius Evocation TCG card, and so on.
Him again.
Not him again. Police station, your application for the public awareness campaign, Heizou Talk Fraud, have been received. Following review, your station has been authorized to run the performance with Chicano in Belson in charge of related work. Headquarters, parent Richmond.
What's that? Sounds interesting, whatever it is.
Talk to Heizou.
So, have you gone through the case file? Is there anything that caught your eye?
The Heizou Talk Fraud thing.
Oh, have they approved it already? Huh. The Centennial Commission certainly has become more efficient ever since the geochronology took office.
So, what is Heizou Talk Fraud?
It's an anti-fraud public awareness event. Basically, think of it as a short play about fraud. We'll get a few people to perform an entertaining drama in order to raise public awareness about the issue.
Ooh, there's a play? I want to sit down to that.
I thought you only interested in major cases, not petty things like fraud.
Well, see, fraud is a major issue here. You traveled between different nations. I'm sure more isn't really an issue for. You have to understand that scamming the poor of their money is essentially robbing them of their lives. Left unchecked, the situation could potentially deteriorate into something more serious.
That makes sense. Would putting on a performance really work?
It's hard to say. Preventing crimes is more difficult than solving them, there's no doubt about that. But prevention is also a more worthwhile cause. Maybe only a small number of people who attend the event will ever actually encounter scam artists.
Wow.
And even then, of the handful of attendees who encounter such scam artists, we know many of them will be able to see through the scammer's ruse. But if even only one person escapes the clutches of a scam artist because of my event, then I'm willing to put on this strike for that person.
Alright.
Today we have an anti-fraud messenger.
Great! First, we need 3 actors, 2 to play the scam artist, and 1 to play the victim. I already have a couple candidates in mind for the roles of the scam artist, so come with me to the Grand Naricon Shrine.
Alright. So,
Oh, if we're going to the Grand Yellow Town Insurance, are you going to report people for your pay? He's really good at laughing.
Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see.
so there is a time man right there.
Heizou, what are you doing here, you little brat? Oh, and the traveler, too. So, I assume you're here to see Lady Yaya?
I honestly don't know who we're gonna see.
Hey, come on, guys. They've been just here a few minutes.
Don't play your little game with me. If the traveler isn't looking for Lady Yaya, then you must be here looking for Exu, right?
You still know me best, guys.
That's cool.
Please wait here. I'll go get her.
Yeah, so we're not going to see you, sir? Come on.
I'm glad. But even if I wanted to, do you really think I could convince Lady Yai to join a little event like mine?
Get the traveler to ask for next time. That's a dick.
That's when while the young woman approached her.
So, hello, Detective Heizou. It's been so long since you asked him to see me. You know, it's called a typical window.
Hey, community service isn't all bad, is it? I'm sure it's better than prison, at least.
President.
That's right. I was careless and found myself caught up in a case of fraud. Detective Heizou arrested me, and I was sentenced to prison.
For the record, I'm not the one who technically arrested you.
Oh, come now, Detective Heizou. Don't pretend like you don't remember the part you played. You have a cold heart, Detective. Colder than an icicle in the middle of winter. How would those days feel at maddening if you hadn't provided evidence of my involvement in thereabouts? Maybe so bland and functional. Not like you, Detective. When you put me down, you knew exactly what you were doing.
Uh,
How did you end up here at the town? I'm here doing community service, of course. After all the information Detective Heizou managed to squeeze out of me, he promised to help secure a reduced sentence from the court. But in the end, they hardly reduced my sentence at all. Even after serving a lengthy prison term, I am still required to perform community service. I had to spend the entire day doing worthy wiping floors. Most of the work is done. My soft and delicate hands. Oh.
damn. That's that, that's horrible. And also, community service involving wiping floors or sweeping leaves. Like usually when it comes to community service, whenever I see community service, guys, I usually think of people collecting garbage from the highway. At least collecting garbage in general. That's what I usually hear when it comes to community service. But yeah, they make you like clean the fucking garbage from the highway. So yeah. So yeah. Well, at least that's what I've seen a lot when it comes to community service. So yeah. Thankfully, I never did any of the shit because because I'm not a fucking criminal, bro. I'm not, bro. So yeah. But given how people throw garbage whenever they feel like it, on the highway, especially if you live in like places like New York City, yeah.
Don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth.
I helped you get community service because you were credited with assisting the investigation. But if you find it too exhausting, I could always send you back to prison again.
Go on.
Oh, come on, Detective Heizou. Now you're just playing with me.
Don't you do that. Listen, I'd like to invite you to the anti-fraud event I mentioned last night. It's tomorrow night, and you'll be a VIP guest. Let's see. Appearing in the event would be equivalent to, 5 days community service. How does that sound?
Only 5 days? That's hardly anything.
5 days, not enough? Okay. How about 4 days?
Hey, that's a day less than what you just promised me, Detective Heizou.
Oh, my mistake. Excuse me.
Come on, Heizou.
All right, I'll go. You with my heart. And may I ask, will they also be coming as a guest tomorrow night?
Hi, I'm me.
No wonder you're treating me so coldly today, Detective Heizou. I expect you found someone else to keep you company. And what a charmer they are. I get what you see, them. And you have to be blind not to.
Sue, now's not the time. If I hear you talking like that to my friend again, I'll make your community service even more unpleasant than your time in prison.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea they were your friends. Really.
Well, now you do. Just be sure you're ready tomorrow. I'll send you the location, time of the event, and the script. So don't be late. All right, on to our next candidate. He should be in town right about now.
I apologize for earlier. I don't know what's come over me. Oh, Detective Heizou? You can't stand people like me. I'm sure of it. Although he sounds polite and friendly, I can tell that he's treating those convicted of fraud differently. He's really got something against us. Do you think he may have been defrauded himself before? Impossible. Who could ever be cunning enough to fool Detective Heizou like that?
Wow. Oh, Connor.
Hello there, traveler. I must apologize for my cousin. He must have been causing you all kinds of trouble. He's always been quite a handful. But I promise, he doesn't mean any harm. If he goes too far, please, by all means, let him in his place. And if you dare protest, just tell him you either drug as he's told, or you'll have me to answer to.
Wow. Oh, no, wait, not that. Look at some. Okay. 5 days? Oh, 3 hours. Oh, 3 hours before. So basically 5 in the morning. It changes fast. It rotates fast. The old man you talking about, Heizou?
Mr. Eagle, how you doing?
Oh, if it isn't Heizou. Thanks to you, I haven't kicked the bucket yet.
Well, it's good to see you're alive. And well.
All right, I'll quit it. I know you wouldn't come see me for nothing.
I see you're still trapped together, Mr. Eva. Look, have you had a chance to think about that anti-fraud event that I mentioned to you last night?
You can forget it. I put some 71 this year. You think I want to make a fool of myself?
Oh, so this dude's about to be 71 years old, so.
Are you sure? You know, this event is very well funded. And now that the stock taking decree has been repealed, I heard that your granddaughter Constantine wants to take a chance to travel. And if you participate, she can go without worrying about money at all.
Oh, but how did you know? Sure, I paid a hefty fine at the time, but I can still afford her travel.
Happy
You're
fine.
Heizou's colleague, aren't you? How haven't you heard about this?
Well, it just so happens that Mr. Eva was a well-known figure in Inazuma back in the day. His Eva trading days was even bigger than the current international trade business.
Don't bring it up again. If I hadn't been misled by that foreign merchant, I never would have become a commercial scammer. Fortunately, young Heizou here has some respect for the elders and applied for a probationary sentence. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever seen the light of day again.
Well, if Heizou was so quick to you, then you should help him out
Huh. He's not as innocent as he looks, you know. He just knows it's easier to get information when we're chatting outside. Ask him if you don't believe me.
Those are some pretty harsh words, Mr. Eva.
Anyway,
Wow.
I can help you with that, event, or whatever you call it.
Alright. What should I do now? I already told Cosme that you'd show up and talk to everybody about avoiding fraud.
Wait, why would you tell his granddaughter that he'd be showing up without actually letting him know?
I'm sure it'd be beneficial for everyone. And Cosme should get agreed to come and listen. How could I explain to her that you were too worried about being embarrassed?
You imbecile! You should have told me about this first.
Facts, bruh. Like, telling someone that someone's gonna be there without that person knowing, that pisses me off, bruh. Like, it kind of reminds me when Mitsuru from Persona 3 signed everyone up to, like, summer school without letting the others know, bruh. Without asking them first, bruh. For real. All because she wanted them to succeed. I would be like, oh hell no, bitch. Like, because I never liked summer school, bruh. It was also pointless, bruh. I get you go to trips and shit like that, a lot of them, but what's the point of going, bruh? Like, we already go to school 10 out of the 12 months of the year. And there's no way in hell I'm spending like an extra month or so in school, bruh. And and on top of that, most of the time, when people go to summer school, it's usually people that failed the regular school year, basically. So yeah. So yeah.
Come on now. How could I have known that you refused to participate?
Why, you sure are a crafty one, just like your father.
So you'll join us?
What choice do I have? Using my granddaughter to force me into some event. People these days.
The world needs you to step up. Both in the time and place of the event, as well as the script. So don't forget to prepare.
All right. Very well.
Well done. Now, we only need to find the last person to play the role of the school detective. We don't want someone too clever for this role. Otherwise, they see right through this ruse and the drama will come to a grinding halt.
Ito. Yeah, Ito's known for being a dumbass, bro.
Oh yeah, I know that guy. I've seen him in the police station a handful of times, though I've never actually spoken to him before. Do you know where we can find him? All right then. So how do we got there to go? Oh, but knowing his reputation, I'll need to bring a little something along to guarantee we can secure his participation. You go ahead. I'll cut that.
Look at Ito, bro. Okay, I'm going the wrong fucking way, bro. Oh, there he is. There's Ito. So yeah.
How about that, kiddo? My little prince of mischief's got some moves, huh? Guess that means you're home, Kabuto.
No.
Finally, Kabuto. Huh? Oh, my compadre. This is a nice surprise. What brings you out this way?
We heard you were bullying kids.
What? No, it's not. No, it's nothing like that. See, let kids look after their own Kabuto. Just for a little while, for keeping, and then, once they've gotten stronger, they can come take them right back.
You want some? You want some?
Damn, Ito.
What's up, little guy? Good attitude. All right, see you around. Yeah, bye.
Actually, we like to invite you to Antiquad Central Night.
What, an anti-fraud event? Yeah, I love it with you, compadre. I have no idea what that is, but, nowhere I'd rather be. Oh, except that there's this Oni Kabuto Battle Royale tomorrow night that I was planning on going to. Yeah, it's huge. No holds barred. Winner takes home all the Oni Kabuto. And, as you can see, my Prince of Mystic has a horrific chance of winning this thing. So, if it was any other day, you know. Do you think all of those Oni Kabuto together would be a match for my one? Here's a picture. Let me know what you think.
That one.
Huh? Well, what's this? Come on. What is this? Well, how did it get so big? What did you see in this thing? Look at those huge names, those courageous, those horns. Favorite Emperor Publisher? This is a small token we provide for VIP. If you're willing to attend, then one of these will be yours at the end of the event. Yeah. Okay, from there. Wait a sec. You look familiar. Who are you anyway? Furthermore, do only comics really come in this time? The more I think about it, the more I'm inclined to think that tomorrow night's only Kabuto Battle Royale! Yeah! You lost to me in a previous beetle battle, and now you're trying to get the reigning champ out of the way. Hope you see that we stay and take all the Uni Kabuto! Am I right or am I right? Nice try, you little punk. 10 out of 10 for the pitch, but, you picked the wrong victim. Okay. Then again, consider this. If your Princess Mystic isn't competing, what's the point of me taking part? After all I stand to win is a bunch of skinny little larvae. You know? Well, something there. You are completely right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Sorry, my bro. My main man, my buddy. I had y'all wrong. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Shikanorin Heizou. I've seen you around a few times before at the police station. Huh? Oh, yeah, I remember now. No wonder you look so familiar. You're that guy who was into stealing other people's Oni Kabuto, right?
That was probably you, dumbass.
Listen, Heizou, hombre. You can apologize for that. You can lose like a man, you can win like a man. Never feel like a man. That's what it is, I love it.
He works there, for crying out loud. You can't let this other inmate.
What? Oh, geez. What's wrong with me? How can I forget? Of course I know you. I remember you now. For real, this time. You got yourself robbing the melons at the station, aren't you?
Wow, what a dumbass Ito is, bro.
I'm laughing you around the corner at the police station. Don't be ridiculous.
Like, I swear, Ito is so stupid, bro. Like, for real. Ito being stupid and being a leader of a gang, like, makes me wonder how in the hell is he the leader of this Arataki gang. But, like, I feel like Shinobu would have been a better leader than Ito, so yeah, in my eyes, so yeah.
I know what I saw, okay? Several times I've been sitting there, starving in jail, and this guy comes and sits me a few rounds and lands on the floor. Didn't even want to hit it. Solid guy.
Oh my god. Well, you know what Ito reminds me of? He reminds me of those juvenile kids that he, like, stupid as hell, but for some damn reason, they always be passing gym class. Always be passing gym class, bro. Like that.
Yeah, that was me. But as long as the guy your assistant, Yuki Shinobu, asked me to look out for him. What? So, Shinobu was behind it? Wait, oh wait, you're not a lavender-bound fellow? Look, We're getting hung up on all the wrong details here. The important detail right now is that I am the host of tomorrow night's event. And if you show up, the only party showing the picture is yours. Deal?
Deal, done.
But, I get another look at that picture first. You'll have all the time in the world to expect the real article once the event's over.
Okay, sure. I can wait. So, Ogre, anything you need to do to prepare? Because if I'm doing this, I'm bringing my A game, all right? No half-measures here. I'm going to do this right.
Please can't picture great. The guy acting like that, please.
Okay.
Well,
So for this event, you, my, bro, will be participating in a short anti-fraud play along with 2 other VIP attendees. The main thing we ask is that you just relax. Try not to be nervous. I have a strict, right here if you want to take a...
Grim? What? It sounds like someone's never seen the art hockey game perform before, huh? Don't you worry, hombre. The art hockey game is a little beyond the need for script. You'll see. This early garbage show will be well worth your investment.
You, don't need a script? Wow. Well, now I'm excited. See you there tomorrow night.
alright.
You bet. I'll be there. I need to tell the gang about this too. So I'll be there to support us.
Alright, wait until the following day. This is another one of those routes that has my ass waiting. Waiting like a day or two. But yeah. Like, I still got a lot to do, but... Oh, wow. Rhino was one of those characters who have 2 chapters about themselves, so yeah. So yeah. And look at this. Shinobu has hangout events about her, so yeah. So yeah. Yeah, total story question available, bro. We're not doing that now, as we're gonna be on with Act 6 of Chapter 3, so yeah. And after that, I want to get a couple of story/hangout events out the way before we do Chapter 4, so yeah. There's Kaya.
Oh, that's something I haven't tried yet, boss. Sorry, son. I'm afraid you want me trying every type of liquor we serve. Oh, well then, it's the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. But you have other matters to attend to. Hey, come on. Traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now. I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friend.
Say so.
Not at all. But the acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh. Very believable, homeboy.
The truth is, I need to marry to learn about the alcohol industry. So despite how it might look, And actually, Mr. Clark Adams was strictly business terms. The Mary's prices are famous the world over. It's long been rumored that this fine establishment was, well, a certain very popular spiced cocktail in there. That's why the night sent me, the foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors said.
Yeah? How did that go?
I feel like this act it feels like keeping up with Mondstadt, bro. Considering that after prologue, Mondstadt, although it's mentioned, they never really go back to, bro. So yeah. Outside of like story, outside of like character story quests and hangout events, so yeah. So yeah.
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Fort Lauderdale about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, this does sound like a great business opportunity. What's John Winery about to do if you want to make a quick step from making food, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not, depends on how nice I feel.
Hey, you mean your dad has got a personal grievance and business very nicely, Patrick?
I'm guessing you've been to Samara before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Samara all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Really sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the fly now, when I was very young.
And? You continue?
Do I have to? Well, I said we could talk about the old times. Digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Don't worry about it.
Well, all right. Since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had me just speaking me. I overheard my adopted father talk about sending a team of merchants to Mary during the business meeting.
Alright. Hey, yo, what's going on? Yo, what's up, AJ? It's going good, bro. So yeah, just doing Genshin Impact. I was doing Heizou's hangout event, but the next step requires me to wait until the nighttime, so the following night, so I decided to do something while I wait, so yeah.
I'm sure you agree that everyone's curious about their roots on somehow. And my roots? They're in Conroe. The successor has been located deep underground, somewhere near Seattle.
Conria.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Seattle. It wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adopted father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. I'm sorry I don't have a more thrilling story like that.
I think it's Conria. How much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was an engineer was because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Oh, wait. Dane's eavesdropping, bro.
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up.
I saw Dane
So
eavesdrop,
I
bro.
started caring less as well. I used to believe that I inherited some sort of beauty from my father. But then I began to wonder, maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. But one of the things alive on changing. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic.
Wow.
These days, my surname, Henri, is probably the only name to Conria that I have left.
Yeah, so Kaya is one of those characters to have their full name revealed. Like one of those characters. So yeah. As Kaya's full name is Kaya Abaris. So yeah.
One guess after you fall.
Knew it.
Tell me,
So called it.
what do you know about the significance of that name, Albert? Ah, you decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Danger. if I'm not mistaken. Do you remember? Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alvarez, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder. Huh?
Whoa, the Abyss Order? What the hell?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname. Oh, my. Quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? But no, I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all. I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism. Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memory. But in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood conman, aren't you? Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, let's keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
For real. Because the Abyss Order is supposed to be like the main villains of the entire game, so yeah. The ones that took away Aether, so yeah.
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn to the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that it's coming from Mondstadt, and I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So I find no more like that. Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a slight listen to you yet. So I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right then. You know your thing, Kaya.
You rest. And David, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time you meet. Can you buy me a drink?
You go and Captain Houston. You're both confirming, I think. You get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know them well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestors? It remains to be seen.
So he said that and Alvarez founded the Abyss Order.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession in place.
Oh,
Yo.
he was the founder. This is a king, right?
So what do you plan to do here tomorrow?
I need to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you did go to evil plan. We learned about that back in Mountain.
You've got a new lead.
Not me. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then.
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories popped up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that you mentioned back then.
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this conflict. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in a busy forest.
Huh? What are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe the story some secrets have been hidden for hundreds of years.
No. Now is not the time.
Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No. It's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Really? A statement drink? Prepare to the video for it. All because you wanted to drink, homeboy. See? I still gotta wait for the nighttime, but to continue on to hang out then. Sorry for not doing Heizou for that all that much. At least it's not as not as bad as it's at least not as like hard as Noel's one of Noel's routes for Act 2, which involves us completing all these challenges in that test, bro. Oh shit. Ooh, Heizou took a huge fall, bro. Like, bro. That bitch took a huge fall. Just like how she has a huge ass, bro. Not huge ass, but you know what I'm saying. Because Heizou got that ass. Stop. No. Now, motherfucker hand kind of like, go. The version everyone knows of when it comes to the song Ass, they know more about the remix version that Big Sean did with Nicki Minaj. So yeah. I feel like Nicki Minaj enhanced that song, bro, if I'm being honest.
Wait. Wait. Amazing. Yeah. The forest was barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Maybe nothing ever was growing there. There was bonfire. Or is there a fire? Looks like it's a baby to the black wood. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent the forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, is there a fire there? What is it called?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so.
Damn. Honestly, if I'm being honest, the thing, like, it feels like Dane appears in like every epilogue to a chapter, bro. So, yeah. Okay, not every. So, yeah. Because in prologue, he was absent in prologue, so yeah. So yeah. Trying to look in the past dialogue to see if Dane had any involvement. So yeah. No. He had no involvement in Leeway's ending. No, wait. 1 second. Yes, he does. Yes, I forgot. Yes, he does. He first appears in Act 4, Chapter 1, essentially being the epilogue to Leeway, bro. And its transition, essentially a transition from Leeway to Inazuma, so yeah. To be fair, oh no, yeah. Of course, Dane appears in the epilogue for for fucking Inazuma, bro. And now for Samaro, bro. So, yeah. Like, is fucking Dane to appear in every epilogue for every location? Oh, I can't cook here, bro. Okay, where the fuck's the entrance? Oh. Why would you say we if you want me to open it, Paimon? Like, you could say I or you or whatever. What in the hell is going through your head? A broken fucking mirror. Just a regular ass mirror.
There's a heavy sense of residual urgency.
Oh, is that the medicine box? You're right. You got a good nose on you, Jamie. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention, you know. You sure we're in the right place, Jamie?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both observed that something once happened to me. But we resolved ourselves to be search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises?
It's not much. Just some minor episode.
Oh, it's just some damn fun.
Wow. This river's good. This is new. Although if we're doing this as fast as I can do, it can't be a big deal. Anyway, let's see the river.
Yeah, like, ever since Leeway, Dane has appeared in, like, every epilogue to the chapters. To every chapter, bro. So, yeah. Except for the one for Mondstadt. So, yeah. Like, why does Dane have to appear in, like, every epilogue, bro? Of each chapter. So, yeah. Like, outside these epilogues of each chapter, Dane doesn't even appear in these stories. So, yeah. Luckily, it's next night in game, so yeah. Why does it make me feel like that Dane will appear in Fontaine epilogue, bro? It feels like that. Wait, is Dane even playable, bro? It's last time I remember. I don't think Dane is playable, bro. The last time I remember. Yeah, Dane isn't playable, so yeah. So yeah.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley line. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You're better not be trying to keep these secrets from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation. And as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's just come back here then. Let's see there's a bonfire over there. Let's think there's something to eat. All this running around with this little meal hungry.
Like the bonfire, but whoever plays for Heizou shit, bro. Oh, fucking did I light the bonfire, like what the hell? You're trying to make a fire, before you know it, night sets in.
These customers are good at that. Even if there's no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Tyler to stick with you.
Well, freeloading comes more naturally to you than most.
Changing the subject. These pictures were laughing. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being a tourist again. You know, now that Tyler mentions it, we really have spent lots of time together, haven't we? Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, you ever get tired of Tyler being around?
If there's an option that says yes, I would say yes, personally, since sometimes you are a little bit of annoying at times, so yeah. Not really, better than I guess.
Okay, fine. But you know you weren't going to say anything else. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but I'm just curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? But, what?
We gaze at the stars just like this.
Oh,
We travel through the universe, always by each other's side. This is the first time we've ever been separated.
yeah. I don't understand. We were separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just painful. But you're going to stick together. Here, turn on your side. This feels like heavenly principle, and you choose that.
We wait heavenly principles.
You know what? Let's talk too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, 'cause from your side, I don't know, please.
Don't worry right by.
All right. Let's get it out. So, why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, your master's gonna come and meet you up.
Well, that's a first. Paimon's not going to bed for the morning.
Come on, don't say that. Maybe just pull it back to you for a minute.
Alright.
Ready now.
Fuck.
All right, shoot. I'll take it.
Memories of your siblings fill your mind as you fall soundly asleep.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Oh, dang, you're back.
Listen, sleeper. You do know that we need to eat. You dreamed of your sibling last night. All right. Let's see how good long today. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Why are you going back to the forest? How should I sleep till morning? Why didn't Paimon wake me up with the ship and on morning? Where's Paimon anyways? Barely remember Dane coming over. Did Paimon go into the woods with him? See how I haven't woke up yet. Whatever the case, it looks like it's just me here for now. Just time to spread my limbs and have a look around. What did the noise come from? Inside the house? Paimon's statue applied. Let's go inside to check. Special story mode. That's a first, bro.
Oh! What do you think you're doing? This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Be gone!
Oh, just calm down, homeboy.
Gone, Travis Command. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest this morning. That might have saw with my own eyes.
Stop so. We still don't know if I trust this person's words just yet. So you mean to say that?
What business is that of yours? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first. And what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
There's something strange about this person. Didn't find out what's behind me.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't think I have much luck trying to find my pain in the woods.
You must. Do just so. I shouldn't tell you. You don't look like a forest person or someone from the academia. I'm warning you. No fucking business. Promise me that, and you can just be kidding me.
I'm not a fucking villain.
Whatever. Your side.
I join.
Oh, go on then. Have it go away. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay?
Relax, I've been around. It takes a lot. Relax, I've been around. It takes a lot
Come on.
to phase me, bro. Oh, hell is chill. laying down. Helico.
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. Don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired.
You're from Korea, aren't you?
You from Korea? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Korea?
I'm just a traveler. It's closed.
You worship a god, traveler.
I follow no god. In fact, I count some of them as my foes.
Sounds like you've had an event. All right. My name is Heizou, and you are correct. I was once Korean. Also, I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the seven are mine. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
That sounds a little too black and white.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. Wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
What is the curse of immorality? Immorality.
It was Heizou gift given to the people of Korea by so vile God. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of relief. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So he says, I think, someone who bears the curse of immorality. Why did some people turn to Helico?
Because although Korea began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Korea were welcomed as a fellow citizens. When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Koreans were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse. That's what happened. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as their flag, turning them into monsters.
So what does Helico do?
He was tied there, smiling, legitimately sonic. Sometimes it's dangerous. You say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Korea, by blood. These ended the life that my family had arranged for me. And then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that had not been it. It was love at first sight. Carl his great politics in the very moment of his death. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side forever. After all that, he turned into a stooge right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now I've been satisfied with his process.
What happened to his mother?
She was is for specimen. I do not wish to dwell on it.
I'm sorry.
Because you were. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could reach for. Now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. There's nothing else. At least I still have contact.
What do you plan to do now?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Contact, but I do have other things I wish to do. There's someone It's stolen by.
Actually leave. Wow. Or why don't I leave? Now let's get on with this shit. Right here.
It's almost time. Everyone ready? Alright. Then let's get this stuff started.
Oh, I can't wait, Mr. Heizou.
Let's get going, Heizou.
Emperor Kabuto, hang in there, you It takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to leave it all to a scammer. Welcome to the first Heizou Talk Fraud. I am your eponymous host, Heizou. Okay, I'm delighted to have you all here today to explore the topic of fraud. To help everyone avoid becoming the victim of scam artists themselves, we thought we'd invite several VIPs with a lot of experience in this area, but form a little club with an anti-fraud message. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Miss Esty, Mr. Eva, and the venerable gentleman, Mr. Arataki Ito. Without further ado, let the show begin.
Just start on stage.
There was just another bright-sunny day when a distressed Miss Esty brought her elderly grandpa, Stephen, into the police station to report a crime. There, we were greeted by a kindly Genshin, friend, Arataki.
Genshin, Arataki, please help us! My poor grandpa has been defrauded!
Genshin, Arataki? Perhaps for want of familiarity with the script, a confused look creeped over Genshin Arataki's face, and he asked himself a age-old question.
Yes, you are Genshin Arataki!
Oh, so I'm in the play, right? Yeah. Okay, got it. I'm Genshin, of course. Okay, I got it.
Shake my head. I think you should have never had people saying this shit.
Ma'am, can you tell who it was that defrauded your grandfather? Rest assured, the Tenryo Commission and I are here to bring them to justice.
I don't know. When I found out, they took all of my grandpa's money and all the loot was their notes.
Genshin Arataki frowns as he realizes this is more complicated than he thought. He takes the note in his hand and reads out loud. I am the writing shogun. I am currently being held hostage and urgently need 200,000 more to secure my release. Please take the ransomware on the north coast of the deserted island. When all of this is over, I will promote you to General of the Tenryo Commission.
It's the almighty Shogun. We cannot let Her Excellency come to harm.
But this is a scam. Surely, this is 200,000 more?
Well, read the fucking
low
script.
ball for the Electro Archon, don't you think? Shouldn't it be like 300,000 at the very least?
Just follow the fucking script, Ito.
Oh, Sebastian, but Grandpa's already parted with the money.
Whoa, then we gotta get it back. Is there still time?
Before I could go out to look for it, Grandpa received another note.
Genshin autopsy 6 minutes and read that now. I am Miss Tina. I am currently raising funds to publish a photo book. I urgently need 300,000 mora for publishing fees. In return for your support, you will receive a limited edition signed photograph.
It's Messina. We can't really pour Messina in a tight spot.
You're right, Grant. Is 300,000 mora enough? I think so too. We need to make up the difference. Yeah, I can do photo of this too. I mean, we gotta help the out.
He wants that fucking photo of Messina. I bet he wants to see her naked. I bet you. And I wouldn't blame him because I would like to see females naked too, bro.
Oh, right, yeah. No, yeah, because with Miss Tina needed funds to come to me first. You know, that's her number one fan. Why don't you go asking his old geezer for help? These con artists don't know who they're up against.
Well, anyway, not long after Grandpa handed over the money, he received yet another note.
Genshin autopsy crashed in it and reads it aloud. I am Arataki Ito. I was recently framed for a crime I totally did not commit. Now I'm stuck here in prison. I am in urgent need of 500,000 mora as bail. In return for your help getting me out, I will bring the whole gang over to thank you personally at your house.
Wow. And the part that sucks is that there's actual people that's been arrested for crimes that they did not commit, bro. Basically having their years taken away from them for essentially no reason, bro. At the end of the day, so yeah. Just remember, time is money, yeah, guys, and whenever time is like taken away from you, basically you're never gonna get that time back. So yeah. I just hate how people get framed for something that they didn't do. So yeah. I remember. I think there was cases of people. Yeah, there was definitely some cases of people that's been sent because of such as to prison time, even though they did not commit the crime. So yeah.
You must be a scammer, pussy. I've never heard of this person, and they're asking me for 500,000 more.
This is a scam. I'm Arataki Ito.
You are? But your name tag says...
Genshin Arataki follows his SUV to the name tag emblazoned on his chest, which reads, Arataki Ito. What a whack-job script is this? Am I me or ain't I?
So, the bail money?
No way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never ask innocent people for more in order to post bail. Whoever wrote this is a liar and a cheat. We got to get out there and get this guy off our street. Except for Genshin Arataki can overcome with righteous indignation, the sound of his escape weakens brings his attention back to us.
I bet you Heizou be like, what the fuck is Ito doing? I bet in his mind be like, what the fuck Ito's doing going off script a number of times, bro? Like, that's what I bet he's thinking of right now. I bet you.
With that too, don't you worry. We're gonna catch the people who did that.
You baby, do catch them. Are we ever going to get Grandpa's money back? Oh, whatever are we going to do about all those Onikabu shows?
Onikabu show? Wait, what was that about the Onikabu show?
Oh, well, Grandpa is a major Onikabu breeder in our village. There's one of the biggest and strongest Onikabu around. People come from far and wide to follow him.
Alright.
We recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facility, but then we were swindled out of all of our money. We'll have to resign the contract, too. If we don't deliver these Oni Kabuto on time, Grandpa will have to pay huge damages. Oh, what are we going to do?
What's that saying? It never rains, but it snowballs. That's
What
what
the
we're doing.
fuck?
That's true. My dear, don't worry. I'll sell the house if I have to. We'll find a way through.
But then where will we stay? Please help us, Genshin or Poppy. All we need is the 500,000 more that was taken from us. Please help us sleep it. Or maybe you could lend it to us? Grandpa's business is going very well. We could need help putting over the tunnel. Genshin or Poppy, please. If you don't get the money, I swear I can make it up to you, but...
I won't hear of it. As a public servant, I would never dream of taking advantage of a person in need.
I was going to say, by giving you full ownership of the Oni Kabuto farm.
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. That's not right. Well, on Oni Kabuto farm, how many Oni Kabuto did you say you had? Because if it's more than, say, man...
10,000.
What? 10,000? But that's more Oni Kabuto than I've seen in my whole life.
Please help us. As long as we get through this, those 10,000 Oni Kabuto are yours to keep. 10,000 Oni Kabuto.
Hey, if I look after them, we have little baby Oni Kabuto. And then the little baby Oni Kabuto would grow up and have little baby Oni Kabuto of their own. Genshin Arataki is struck by a sudden wave of pure elation. Her face sank into a big, beaming smile. So what did you do next? Detective, don't you worry. I'm gonna help you out. But 10,000 is too many. I can only accept 1,000. Wait, no, what am I saying? 500 Oni Kabuto. As a Genshin of the Tenryo Commission, it is my duty to serve. How can I use my position to take advantage of you?
That's great news, Master Arataki. What a wonderful person you are. So strong and handsome and committed to doing the right thing. So glad to find these days.
Yep, that's me. All right, there's just one final question that needs answering.
What question is that?
The question is... No, Heizou, my hombre, question for you. What's my kid's salary in this thing? Oh, also any inheritance or other lump sums I should know about? Basically, can I afford this 500,000 more? I mean, seriously, I... Ahem. Who's the damsel in distress? Genshin Arataki fights to remain level-headed and asks that other age-old question. Where's my more? Suddenly, he feels a strange compulsion to slide his hand into his pocket where, it turns out, a vape check has been quietly nestled all along. He draws the check out and inspects it. Today is payday, and this is his salary. The amount? 500,000 more. Whoa, check it out! A check for 500,000 more! Where'd you come from, buddy? You got you, get that. Turns out I just got paid 500,000 more today. Here's your more.
Thank you so much. Master Arataki? What's wrong?
Genshin Arataki stretches out his hand. What? Just as he's about to hand over the check to Miss S2, he hesitates, tightly pinching one end of the check to twist with 2 fingers. All he needs to do now is release the check, and it will fall into Miss S2's speaker hand. But left over the check, he doesn't know.
Master Arataki, let's go.
Wait. Something's not right. Genshin Arataki is having second thoughts. As something caught his attention, as it aroused his suspicion, as he finally realized the truth. So, this is an anti-fraud stuff, right?
Huh?
A spark of intuition burst to life in Genshin Arataki's mind. Since this is an anti-fraud event, I have a question.
If you'd like to ask the most critical question of all.
I gotta ask. This isn't your help. Don't you really get paid this much? 500,000 more. That's enough to get an electro archon out from a hostage situation, and then go pay for mission and publishing costs. You telling me the average Genshin to do all that on one pay packet? Seems pretty fishy to me. Hey, compadre, what do you think? I mean, scammed you?
As the spark of intuition flickers and threatens to fade, Genshin Artaki clutches around in desperation, hoping to find a source of fuel to feed the flames of enlightenment. Sandra, are you going to help this poor man out of his predicament?
Because keep an eye out for Heizou and Eva.
Aha! F2 and Eva! That's what's going on here. You two are the scam artists. You put on this damn villain distress and elderly grandpa act to win my sympathy and use a few cheap tricks to get my attention. Then you dangle the bait in front of me waiting for me to bite. Huh. Knew it. How in your right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free, let alone 10,000 of them? Too good to be true. And that's how I know you're the scam artist. You got a lot of nerve trying to stand the post. You're coming with me. You'll be a full confession.
Finally, with the help of his intuition and a little guidance from beyond the void, Genshin Artaki successfully avoided being defrauded. Not only that, but he asked a critical question. Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Oni Kabuto? Free more? Or does nothing in life come for free?
Yeah, almost nothing in life comes for free. Even if that's free shit, going to someplace, everything costs some way, bro. Like, going somewhere, it costs you your time. But yeah, doing anything costs you your time. But yeah, something that you'll never get back. But yeah. But yeah. And also the free more thing, it reminds me of those free money scams that they be doing, especially in GTA Online. They be like videos telling people, hey, you can get all this free money, you can get like $5 billion, $9 billion, whatever. But in reality, it's a scam video for GTA Online, so yeah. So yeah. Mine had those tips.
All right, remember, it takes years to make a fortune, but only a moment to withdraw to a scammer. Thank you once again for watching. Heizou Talk Fraud. Stay alert, everybody, and see you again next time.
So on a high note, with direct applause.
So, how's my acting? Is it fine without a script? Those two would-be scam artists need to up their game if they want to have a chance of taking me down.
No, Ito. Like, honestly, you're the worst performance of the play, Ito, if I'm being honest. Come to show you that it's okay to go to it's okay to have a script, bro. Like, it's come to show you that it's okay to have a script. So yeah, because you definitely needed one, bro. Because there be certain times where you either broke the fourth wall or don't know what the fuck to say. So yeah.
Hello? Without that handsome traveler, you wouldn't have landed that plane to lay without a second thought.
Right, yeah. I should thank her for the time I came. But I pretty much knew off the bat something fishy was about to go down, so, it was just a matter of time before I saw right through their scam.
Idiot.
Seriously, oldest trick in the book. Who's gonna fall for that?
Old tricks they may well be, but the reason they stood the test of time is that the ideal victim is always out there somewhere. People who are behind other guns, naive, socially isolated, or have cognitive deficiencies. Just because they don't always get noticed doesn't mean they're not there. Scammers cast a wide net. Sure, maybe 10,000 fish will escape, but they only need one catch for them to win and for us to lose.
But yeah, bruh. So do not get scammed yet, guys. The only people that, the people that scammers tend to aim towards is either one of two things. The dumb and desperate. So yeah, those are the two types of people that scammers tend to aim to the most. The dumb slash stupid people or the desperate. So yeah. So yeah. Be careful of be careful of who you're giving money to, bruh. Because they might scam your ass. So yeah.
Well, no more losing from now on. Not with me here to protect everyone. I think we can all agree that my performance today says I'm sorry enough to keep the scammers at bay. Don't be too confident. Anyway, Ito, my old... What was that again? Ah, yeah. Well, here's the reward you were from. Ah, music to my ears. Emperor Onikabuto, come to Papa.
Open the box and here you go.
Oh, ho, ho. Look at those sharp horns. Beautiful. Right there. Oh, hold on. Here you go. My own break. Oh, look at me. Hey, I am soap. Oh, no. Maybe this one might have, done the big kitty. It's a figurine. So not removing time.
And you thought it was the movie kind, huh? Ito.
What? A figure? So, it's a fake?
Yeah, you got scammed, homeboy. So yeah.
Yeah, you seem a little surprised. Wait, you didn't actually think this was a real Onikabuto, did you? No, surely not. Ito, old chap, you must have seen from the photograph that it was a figurine. How come you didn't notice? Really? You punk! Give me my Emperor Onikabuto now!
He just gave it to you. And it's revealed that it's actually a figurine of one of those Beatles things. And not the actual thing. So yeah. Free Kabuto lunch. Is there such a thing as free Kabuto? Or does none in life come free? Yeah. Oh shit. Ito really you want to beat the shit out of Heizou, so yeah. Okay, this one we have to wait, but guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna actually fast forward this time around. This is one of the very few times I'm fast forwarding. And for a reason, but so I feel like this third ending is gonna be pretty quick for us, but yeah. And also, I'm gonna skip. If you wanna see the whole thing, then rewind a couple of minutes, so yeah.
Oh my God. All right then. There's no way a Doshi makes 500,000 more in a single pay pack. Two innocent victims, Miss Etsu and Miss Eva, come to a Doshi for help. And a Doshi, what, whipped out a 500,000 more check? Yeah, likely story. There's only one possible explanation. Who's got two horns and carries around a fake checkbook? Yep, this guy. With this fake check for 500,000 more, I almost swindled Etsu and Eva out of 10,000 Onikabuto. The last thing these poor folks needed after the recent string of catastrophes they faced.
Yeah, but there's basically an alternate ending to this space place. Well,
My mind is the craziest plot twist I ever heard. The criminal is the main character all along. Detective, I'm afraid I can't let myself give you this baseball. But I will do everything in my power to raise 500,000 genuine more.
I think this is when Ito fails. I think this is when Ito fails the shit. This is the ultimate ending, but yeah. To that stage play, so yeah.
In the end, Genshin Araki listens to the voice of his heart and narrowly avoided being defrauded in his own unconventional way.
But yeah.
But regrettably, he failed to ask the critical question. Who in their right mind would give away Oni Kabuto for free? I ask you all, is there such a thing as free Oni Kabuto? Free more? Or does nothing in life come for free? Thank you all for watching Heizou Talk Pro. Don't get greedy and you won't see me. Stay alert and you won't get hurt. You never know where scammers may look. See you all next time. Wait, my man, what did you mean when you said I avoided being defrauded? I was defraudmeister here.
Maybe someone should have read the script. Miss Heizou and Master Eva were the scam artists. Yeah, you're the one they were trying to scam.
What? Con? What? I was being conned? Con. They got me. Well, you still managed to protect your mother. In the end, they didn't succeed. Yeah, but that was a happy coincidence. They scammed me and I fell for it.
Master, it wasn't your first time either, huh?
Bro.
It was such a cheap trick, too. Oh, this is killing me.
Yeah, like I said, the people that scam artists tend to aim towards is the dumb and desperate. And Ito is the dumb one, bro. So yeah. So he would have definitely got scammed, bro. Since he's the dumb one, bro.
The trick is a common one for a reason, but don't underestimate it. That's how you end up being the victim. But how am I going to protect my game if even I get fooled by such cheap tricks?
Makes you wonder, why the fuck are you even believe it though if you're a huge dumbass?
Don't blame yourself, old chap.
Oh shit, I ran over my
I
time.
was also conned today. Yeah, me, of all people. Does that make you feel better? You too, Aubrey? No way! No, that's impossible. You're just trying to cheer me up. Oh, no, it's the truth. Please, let's take a look at the present I got from you.
I boxed it in. That has it in.
Dude, why can't it move? That's just it. I'm sorry to say. It's just a figure in me. What? A figure? You mean, it's a fake? Right. Yeah, and it's all my fault. I was duped by the only Kabuto vendor's false advertising. What a colossal fool I am. Taken in by a common street vendor? Oh. So you really were caught. Ooh. What do you think they're going to let that sneak in? Oh, gotta say, although I didn't get my Emperoni Kabuto, somehow, knowing that even Heizou got caught, puts you back in a good mood. It's, strange. Maybe I'm sharper than I'm giving myself credit for. Great minds think alike, so, me and my hombre here, we're gonna get equally mad.
No. Nope. No, Ito. We already know how stupid you really are, bro. And how you're stupider than the rest of the characters, so yeah.
Hey, by the way, compadre, looks like you're the only one out of the three of us that didn't get caught today. Better watch out. We got fooled not because we were stupid, but because those scam artists got some crafty bastards. I want you to have this figurine as a reminder of the fact that today, Heizou and I both got conned, but we both grew a little wiser.
Except your ass did not grew any wiser. You just got more dumber, bro. And more delusional, so yeah.
I hope that whenever you see it, you'll remember how cunning those con artists were, and how difficult it was for Heizou and I to see through their schemes. Then, you'll always keep your wits about you, and you'll never become a victim yourself. Yep, that's right. No one will ever manage to con you.
Three undefeatable. One of us has been tricked, but it isn't me. And it's not me either. It can't be me, right? I mean, are you kidding? And that just leaves a little flying lavender melon. Wow, so we did 2 endings this episode, so yeah. I know I'm above my regular time, but shit. No, not above. I'm actually like like after or you know what? Never mind, bro. Basically like basically like past my time of stopping, bro. Really low in, bro. Fuck him, bro.
Yeah,
Crafting thing.
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Collider here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover plenty of mind.
The curse play in line. When we were in the chasm, Bane said that the curse cannot be undone. Is recovery really possible?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine can be used with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might have worked.
Where did you hear of this?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conway. It was banned.
You're a crazy man, bro. You're a crazy ass man, bro.
It requires the power of the seven to work. In my youth, I liked the life of nobility and crave excitement. I was reading through some forbidden texts and happened upon it.
You know, that must have been a reason it was banned, dipshit.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already promised us. What is one more thing I know?
Like, bro, looking at your face, Edie, looking at your face, Edie, like, you look like you look like you sniff crystal meth every day, bro. That's what you look like. Probably like 5 pounds of it, bro. And that's why you're fucking crazy, bro. I know it's not the reason, but just let me pretend, okay? Like, it's not the actual reason. I just like to pretend sometimes, so yeah. Alright, don't get too worked up.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps the consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be retained from the system. Curse of immortality! Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
That thing. Mushroom?
Also, do you have any, Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called lotion.
No, but shit. can go out and get some.
Could you really? Watch your life. This is dramatic horror. Maybe the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
I got that lotus flower. Basically left some special missing, bro. A special story mode, bro. I'm gonna just leave it for now, bro. Why you say it? I'm gonna leave it. It's just go inside to continue that damn mission. So yeah. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode, y'all guys. So I'm gonna be doing yet a third episode. I'll be doing a third fucking episode of the hangout with Heizou shit. So yeah. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bob Nation TV, sign off.